Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nature's Frequencies product event. We are excited to have people joining us today from all over the world, and that's because our technology is creating a lot of excitement around the world. So we want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to allow us to share our passion with you. We have some very special guest speakers today, including the owner of Nature's Frequencies, who is also the inventor and the patent holder of our products, as well as an energetic health and wellness expert. At the end of the call, you're going to have a chance to win one of our featured products today. So before we officially get started, let me read a brief disclaimer. The information regarding Nature's Frequencies products, websites, or associated materials have not been evaluated by any regulatory authority and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. This video should not be used as a substitute for the advice of an appropriate qualified licensed physician or other healthcare provider. This video is for informational purposes only. Now, for those of you who are new to us, Nature's Frequencies is the manufacturer of some of the world's most advanced patented proprietary products utilizing quantum resonance technology. Now, this technology focuses on the application of electromagnetic energy in frequencies to reduce quantum noise and increase energy exchange to improve the functioning and the harmonization of the body and its energy system. So here's the problem. Our bodies are energy, and every day our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. And it's coming from things like chemicals and toxins, electromagnetic radiation. You have heard of that as EMF, 5G, 4G, stress, and physical as well as emotional trauma, illness, GMOs, and the list just goes on and on. Now, when your body's energy flow is drained, blocked, imbalanced, or interrupted in some way, then that's when you're going to feel fatigue or you're going to feel some sort of discomfort or some sort of symptom. Now, when your body's energy frequencies and vibrations are recharged and they're balanced and optimized, well, that's when you naturally feel healthy and energetic. And that's what we want to talk about today, the solution. Nature's Frequencies has developed the most advanced energetic health and wellness technology products using biofield resonance technology, also known as BRT. And it's designed to balance and restore your body's natural energy flow to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically, and to protect your body from the damaging effects of EMF radiation that is surrounding all of us. Now, when you place the wearable energetic health and wellness technology products on your body, or really anywhere in your energy field, your body absorbs the beneficial frequencies that it needs. And it absorbs it in the amount that it needs, when it needs it, and takes it where it wants it to produce fast results without side effects. Now, our products are all designed to help people live, breathe, move, work, and play with optimum vitality, and to do that naturally and energetically. This technology has also been used to develop an award-winning product to keep our foods fresher longer. Now, all of our products are inspired by Nikola Tesla, who was a famous physicist, inventor, electrical engineer, and a mechanical engineer. And he said, if you want to find the secrets to the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, Nature's Frequencies owns 5 U.S. patents. They have already received 12 prestigious awards for their innovation and excellence. In fact, all of our products are covered by at least 2 patents and some more. So they are all exclusive to us, and we are the absolute leader in this technology. And here's something else that's really, really powerful. Nature's Frequencies has been developing and private labeling these products for doctors, naturopaths, and other healthcare practitioners since 2013. And they've been doing that right here in the US to help practitioners address the health and vitality of their patients energetically. So we already know and have a proven track record that these products work, because all of Nature's Frequencies products have been developed and formulated in conjunction with these healthcare practitioners using their vast knowledge and experience in health and wellness to create the most powerful, proprietary, proven product formulas that have been used and tested by these practitioners with thousands of people with successful results for over 7 years. And now, to further expand and accelerate their vision and mission to provide these life-changing energetic home health and wellness products to everyone everywhere, Nature's Frequencies has launched a new affiliate division in February. And we have been experiencing rapid growth around the world, and it has been nothing short of amazing. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be reviewing 3 of the most powerful and most demonstratable Nature's Frequencies products. So we're going to be talking about our earthing card, our EMF shield, and our relief patch. And what gets me so excited about our company and our technology, and one of the reasons that I decided to be a part of this, is most products that are out on the market, you have to wait 30, 60, or 90 days to see if the products work. Our products, in some instances, will work immediately. And we're going to demonstrate the power of just these 3 products with you today, right here. So our product inventor and energy expert today is going to be sharing with you information on how this technology works, what makes it different, the benefits of our featured products, how to use the products for maximum benefits and results, and then best practices for testing and demonstrating the products on yourself and others, and what to expect from using our products. Now, I'm so excited about our first speaker, because he is the owner and inventor of these products, but he and his son, RJ, they're both the founders of the company. You know, for the last 7 years, they've been traveling all over the world, demonstrating the power of these products at trade shows. And so they're going to be sharing with us a lot of what they do so that you guys will be able to do that as well. So I do want to bring on our very special guest speaker. As I said, he is the owner and inventor of the Nature's Frequencies products. His name is Rick Hassler. And Rick has been a successful business owner for many years. In fact, he sold his previous business as an Inc. 500 company, and he thought he was going to retire until his sons got him started in this business. And it is an amazing business that has really taken off and has been absolutely fascinating, and I'm sure will be the biggest project of his life. He and his son, RJ Hassler, are very passionate about Nature's Frequencies, and they are excited to expand their vision and mission with this new division. So Rick, are you there?
Yeah, hi Susie.
Hey, will you share with us a little bit about the company and your vision?
Sure, thank you, Susie, and thank you everybody for listening. Susie, yeah, for the past 8 years, RJ and I have been around the planet a few times, sharing and showing our technology. And over the past 8 years, we've been manufacturing and private labeling products for hundreds of health practitioners and around the world. We are incredibly proud to say that we hold 5 US patents, and we've won 12 major awards, including this, which is truly
Edison Award.
And RJ went on TV with Stuart Varney and Company and did an amazing job on Fox. We were in USA Today. It's an incredibly prestigious award, the Gold Medal Edison Award. And while some companies, you know, there are many companies out there that copy products, we invent products. And we are the inventors. We are continually inventing. We are patenting our technology. And, you know, the best way to put it is we are light years ahead of others. with what we're doing. And our goal is to become the world leader in innovative, energetic health, home, and wellness products. The products we're going to speak about today are just some of our many inventions. With our patented technology, we can replicate any substance in the universe and program it into a holographic chip, a carbon fiber product,
Substrates,
any kind of substrate, water, anything we want. Basically, it's, and just to explain that is start with a basic principle that every atom in the universe vibrates. Each atom has a frequency and a vibration. And imagine if you could replicate that frequency and your body could receive the benefit of the vibration of that frequency without having to ingest something or wear something or touch something. And just consider essential oils. Many essential oils have really strong frequencies like rosemary, lavender, but some people don't like the feel, the touch, or the smell. But the essential oils can be very helpful to people. So for years, we've been replicating essential oils and many other natural elements and frequencies in the body into substrates, and it makes it a better world for all of us. So that's basically, you know, a quick nutshell. And we're gonna have fun today. We're gonna show you some fun things on how to show this. Everybody wants to see the quick poof. How does it do this? So today we're gonna show you the fun ways.
That's fantastic. You know, I think one of the things, I keep saying the things that attracted me to this company, but, you know, I knew with this technology that the sky was the limit. I mean, with this, since every substance has an energy footprint, and you, with your technology, you can replicate that, there's really no limit to what we can bring to the marketplace.
100%.
And there's nothing more efficient than the absolute essence of a substance. I mean, so it's really, really that simple. So thank you, you know, so much. I mean, we're so excited that you guys did this. So next, what I want to do is introduce our next guest speaker. His name is Tim Coleman, and Tim is a quantum energy practitioner. He's been doing this for over 10 years, has tremendous experience in energy, health, and wellness. Now, Tim has a very busy practice. In fact, it usually takes about 2 months to get an appointment with him because he's very results oriented and he focuses on getting to the root cause of health issues. Now, Tim primarily deals with clients that are seeking relief from pain and trauma and health related issues. And he has had amazing results with our products, and we're thrilled to have him with us here today to share his experience. Tim, I want to thank you for joining us today. And I know that you have had 100% success in your practice with the Nature's Frequencies product. So that is amazing. But would you start for us by just taking a few minutes to help us understand how this powerful technology works on the body and its energy systems, and really why you believe that this is the best, most convenient way to address issues? That's a lot.
Yeah, right.
That's a lot.
We've all heard that saying, everything is energy. So why go anywhere else? It's right there in the saying, everything's energy. So let's just stay right there. And, you know, like Rick was saying, everything, there's a code. Everything is made up of code. So human beings, our food, everything around us is a mathematical code. And so that's the beauty of these products. In fact, I was just even thinking about the name of the company, Nature's Frequencies. That's like perfect. You know, that's what it's all about. Nature's Frequencies. I mean, you know, that's perfect. But yeah, so everything is made up of a frequency. And so really we're putting code. We're putting the code that should be there back into the body because, you know, I was thinking in our world right now, man has become so far removed from nature. And that's the biggest problem that I see is that that's what's causing a lot of the symptoms out there. And a lot of our problems is we're just not connected. We're not connected with the earth. We're putting foreign chemicals in our body. We're eating foreign food. The body doesn't know what it is. And so that's why we need these products, because that's what the products do. They take us back to nature and create more harmony and balance in the body.
Fantastic. So Rick, do you want to get us started?
Absolutely. I think the first thing we're going to talk about is the EMF Shield. All right. And basically, we have thermography testing, we have heart rate variable testing, and hundreds of practitioners that have shared this with their patients with huge success. But how do you show it? So there's one way, people don't understand it. So there's one device that everybody has, and it's a cell phone, and you can click on the video, and you can see this video real quick. This is Australian TV. And in Australia, they tested our EMF Shield. And here it is, and we'd like to share it with you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the program.
Perfect.
Well, we live in a high-tech world, and the signals that are around us while out of sight might be messing with our minds. While the mobile phone debate surrounding their effect on our health continues to rage, companies are coming up with all sorts of devices and gadgets to combat the ill effects, if there are any. A phone micro shield promising protection has now arrived in Adelaide, so we put it to the test.
Our energy isn't designed to be bombarded with all this electromagnetic radiation every day.
If we could see all the electromagnetic fields around us, we'd be quite frightened.
We're surrounded in signals.
I think it's the root cause of a lot of cancers.
3G, 4G, now 5G is coming to a suburb near you.
It is a big health issue, and it's only going to get worse.
The big telcos will tell you there's nothing to see here.
It's a bit like the cigarette companies saying that tobacco wasn't a problem.
Electromagnetic radiation is what mobile phones emit. The question is it in harmful doses?
I've seen enough patients already with sickness from mobile phone use.
Adelaide health professionals like naturopath Dr. Jeffrey Bryant and Deborah Regari from the House of Healing say it's downright dangerous.
Many in the scientific field today are very concerned as well.
I had a woman came in here once with a 3-week-old baby in a pram with the mobile phone right next to this baby's head playing at music.
But now a tiny wafer-thin shield is being touted as a potential protector of our brain. And when we road tested it, the result was jaw-dropping.
Wow.
We'll return to that soon, but Tony Mark Seymour, the man who introduced it to Adelaide from the US, reckons he was initially sceptical.
Most of these devices don't work, and in fact, some of them can have a negative effect.
The EMF Shield uses so-called quantum physics to assist the body to counterbalance these negative signals from phones. But do we really need to be shielded? Well, the only large study into a link between mobile phones and brain cancer was funded by the mobile phone companies.
But even that study hinted at a relationship between high usage of mobile phones, more than half an hour a day, and brain cancer.
Neurosurgeon Dr. Charlie Teo says his patient records turn up some chilling coincidences, like a man who used his company mobile constantly.
He died of brain cancer. All 4 partners in the company died of brain cancer, and then his wife rang us up 2 years after he died to say that the secretary, who was also on the mobile phone, died of brain cancer.
Telstra pointed us towards the World Health Organisation's ruling on the matter.
To date, no adverse health effects have been established as being caused by mobile phone use.
But delving deeper, WHO has classified radio frequency electromagnetic fields as emitted by mobile phones as possibly carcinogenic to humans based on an increased risk of glioma, a malignant type of brain cancer.
So I do know that if you're exposed enough to EMR, you will get brain cancer and you'll die from it.
Now the test. I spent 10 minutes with my mobile phone against my ear, had a thermal image snapped, and the result floored me and my crew. Not only hot, but white hot in the ears region. The EMF Shield was then attached to the back of the phone, another 10 minutes on it. This time the image snapped was cool.
I would love to see more detailed investigation as to how it works, what it actually does to the radio signals, so that we can actually understand, the effect that you saw in the thermal imaging that you did.
Computer systems engineer Dr. Paul Gardner-Stephen from Flinders Uni says while it's possible to shield phones from radiation, he's not sure there's risk.
In that regard, I would say that the jury, I think, is still out, at least from what I've read.
The more people that are exposed to this technology and these devices, the better.
Cars on the shield are on.
Thank you. All right. You got me back, Susie?
Yes, you're back.
All right. So this is the EMF Shield. Everybody is affected by EMF. And I think maybe even Tim could explain it better. The thermography effect to the body, because it's not about blocking, because everybody's got a cell phone, and it's not just blocking it. You've got other EMF that's hitting you from everywhere. So Tim, do you want to explain like what they couldn't understand, how it worked maybe?
Yeah, we're in an ocean. We're in an ocean of EMF frequency. We're surrounded in it. And that's a good point. I have people come in my office all the time, and they have some of these blockers on their phone. But I can do a simple muscle test, and they're not working. Their body will go weak, and then I hand them my phone, and they go strong because I have an EMF shield on my phone. But yeah, when you think about even currently right now, many of the frequencies are microwave. Now, what a microwave does, if we just go back to, now I personally don't think microwaves are healthy. I don't use one, but if you use a microwave, you put your food in your microwave, how does it get hot so fast? Well, what it's doing is it's spinning those molecules at such a fast pace that's where you get the heat. And so that's basically what you're doing to your human tissue. Maybe not as strong, you're not gonna cook yourself like a microwave, but those frequencies are still having a similar effect where they're spinning your molecules so fast at an unnatural rate that it will cause damage to your body.
Got it. Thank you, Tim. One of the things that I wanted to show people, the first thing is the devices. Power supplies, routers, important. Tablets, my little girl's tablet. Tablets are important. Kids live on these. Little pads. And I gotta tell you, I live on a laptop. And if you can see where my hands sit, all right, my hands sit on the EMF Shield. So I just wanted to show you some uses for it. Now, I want to show you how to test. And this is the fun part. Get up, RJ. Yeah. We're gonna use RJ as our test dummy here. And Tim, RJ and I have been doing muscle testing for 8 years, our way, which we'll do second. But I did this with RJ the other day, Tim, and your test is amazing. All you do is you stand on one leg, cup your hand inside out.
Show him like,
okay,
feel like that.
Like that. So I'm going to push down on his hand just to get a baseline how strong he is. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's got no chance. Okay, and hold your phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay. All I'm going to do is put a chip in between his hand. Ready?
Yeah, I can almost lift him.
I could almost jump on him, Tim. Literally jump on him. Now, please understand, what we're here to do today is have fun and show you how to show people. Tim, it blew his mind away. All right. There's like Dr. Janine does the finger test.
Yeah.
Show you this one.
So
you hold the fingers like this and you try to pull apart. He's pretty tough. Hold the phone.
No chance.
And put the chip in. Hold it. No way.
You can't.
There is nothing I can do.
That's locked.
So that's the finger test. RJ and I have always done it at chiropractor shows.
Balance.
With the arm, you get a baseline. You ask the person for the strongest shoulder. It'll be this one. You get a baseline. Just push.
Okay.
God, you're weak. All right. Watch this. Hold the phone. And the same thing. Resist. I can push as hard as I want. Okay. That's the muscle test we do.
That's the one we've always done.
So any of those three, you can show people physically. Now, Tim, I can show that. Can you explain what's happening in his body? Why is he weak? Well, sorry, boy.
Well, you know, really, when he's holding the shield, that's how all humans are supposed to be. That's how we're designed. Now, normally, we would be connected. We'd be walking around barefoot, connected to the earth. We would naturally be getting those natural frequencies from the earth. Normally, we should be balanced and strong. So really, that's how he should be all the time. However, because we're inundated with all these unnatural frequencies, it throws the body way off balance. You know, just like if you think of your car, you get the little tiny little weight and it falls off and it feels like your wheel's gonna come off, you know? And it's just a little bit of imbalance and make a huge difference. And that's basically what's happening is he's just not, he doesn't have the natural frequency running through his body, or he's being inundated with that negative frequency that's throwing his body off balance.
Hey, and Tim, Rick, can I just interject that I want to tell everybody a story because you said we're going to have fun today, but I was on the phone with Rick and another person in my organization, and Rick was explaining on the phone what he just did with the arm out. And I always like to have fun. I was actually in the optical store getting my glasses. And so when I finished doing business with the optical guy, you know, I just thanked him. I said, you know, you've been so nice. You've done a great job. I said, I have a free gift for you. And so I told him what it was, asked him if he had any kind of protection on his phone. He said no. So I did the exact thing. I mean, I just heard it on the phone and I just did it to the guy, except the only difference I did was when he put his arms out, I had him lift one knee. And so we did the initial test and I said, just notice how you feel. And then he put his phone on. And then we did it again. And I said, notice how you feel. He was weaker. And then I gave him my EMF shield and he was so much stronger. The words out of his mouth were, wow. And then I had him go on his phone and go to see where the different Wi-Fi's are. And I said, so now I said, this EMF shield is going to protect you from your phone. I said, but you see that there's Wi-Fi all around you, that ocean that Tim is talking about. I said, now we have to protect you from all of that. And then I gave him some information on our earthing card. So it was highly duplicatable and it's fun and it makes believers out of people very, very quickly.
And then Susie called me up and she was all proud of herself. Rick, I just did it in a store. It was so cute. There's one more thing in the EMF. This is our patent on the EMF shield. And you can see it, it's part of the drawings and everything, but one of the lines are here. And this is a lot of people are saying like, I've got this device, I block, I do everything. Well, ours, we can show you, we've shown it on TV, we've shown you thermography, you can show you how to do a muscle test, but we have it patented, all right? And this is what's in our patent, and this is a quote. And this is the device of claim 1, wherein the programmable layer is a holographic layer. That's our EMF shield. The device of claim 1, wherein the programmable layer comprises carbon fiber. That's the earthing card. The device of claim 1, where the energetic information emitted from the programmed layer is programmed to offset negative effects of electromagnetic field, EMF output, from a mobile device when the device is in proximity of the mobile device. And finally, the device of claim 5, wherein the mobile electronic device is any electromagnetic force emitting device. These have all been accepted by the US government. We've got this nice patent. You know, a lot of people, try to copy us, but we have it patented. So it's really pretty unique that way. So that's the fun part about the EMF. So we try this on your friends. It's not, there's no parlor trick in this. It works. It's like Tim, 100%. You put them on one leg, push the hand, boom, they're going down. I can't get him down. So, all right, so that's one. Let's go over to the earthing card. Now, Susie, do you have anything to say about the earthing card?
Well, you know, I was just going to say that, just to give a brief introduction to people, that the earthing card has been infused with earth grounding frequencies that help balance and restore our body's energy and bring the mind and the body into balance, while also providing the EMF protection. It's the size of a credit card, and if you're smart, you're going to keep it on you 24/7. So the earthing card is also going to enhance our strength and our balance, our energy, and our sleep. I keep mine under my pillow at night, while also providing relief from stress, discomfort, weakness, and fatigue. So the card is actually going to harmonize also our food, our water, and our supplements. I keep an extra card in my water at all times, so I'm drinking energized water. I mean, these products are a way of living with vitality. Now, you may or may not know, but there's actually extensive research that has been done behind the concept of earthing, or maybe you've heard of it as grounding, which just means that we are connecting to the earth. And that's normally by walking barefoot in the grass, the forest, or the beach. But as Tim said, we are now disconnected with all of those stressors that I mentioned in the beginning. It's really hard to get even connected to the earth. Some people live by the water, but most don't. And even myself, I have grass, but my grass is treated with chemicals. And so with the earthing card, this gives us the ability to have that grounding effect 24/7. So this is one of our most powerful and popular products. And so Rick, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can explain the benefits and how it works, and show us some of your things.
Let me start with uses, because Susie just reminded me of the water in her cup. If you can show the water bucket.
You can see it.
If you can see those, we've got a 5-gallon water cooler in the back. That's the water we all drink of. I pour the water from my sink. It runs over the card into the 5-gallon water. That's the water we drink. So we use that for everything. And drinking water picks up the frequencies of everything. So water is an amazing substance. Your body is 65% water. So please understand, the earthing frequency, the Schumann resonance, 7.83, water picks it up, your body's water. You're communicating at 7.83 and all the frequencies around that of earthing. So the first part is drink. And Tim, remember our quantum water? You were telling your people you should drink your quantum earth. Why do you tell people to drink quantum water, Tim?
That's what we're intended to drink. Like you said, our water takes on whatever. Well, let's think about this. In nature, most of us don't have a natural spring bubbling out of our ground, in our backyard. That's how it was intended. But now we're forcing water. We're treating it. We're forcing it through pipes, which even sending that water through the pipes, it spins it in an unnatural direction. So it changes the frequencies. But yeah, our water is dead, and who knows where the water was and what it picked up and what it was around. So that's why it's so critical to have that natural frequency, from the earth. Basically, again, we want to get as close to nature as possible. Man has become so far away from nature, it's hurting us, and we really need to get back to nature. We need to get more grounded and more balanced.
Thank you, Tim. All right, so you're going to drink earthing water. Extremely important. It's very good for you. My wife we're in New Hampshire, so growing things are a challenge. So she took one of my earthing cards, put it in her water bucket for all of her plants. All plant water gets through the earthing card. Our plants are growing. She loves it. But for plants, it's absolutely amazing. Plants love the earthing card water. So quantum water is a big part. The next thing is you should have this with you at all times, and not just a little bit at a time, at all times. And Tim, you and I talked about this, because the more it's on you, the more you're creating good cells. I think you can explain it better, Tim.
Yeah, that's even in my practice, I have a computer where I can scan a body, and I can make custom homeopathic remedies. So basically, I can imprint frequencies into homeopathic remedy. So what I tell my clients is, I say, it's very important for them to be consistent and take that remedy every single day, because, for example, if they take that remedy in a split second, there were many cells that were dying in for me that never got that message. And so the same thing with the earthing card. The earthing card, we're giving information to our body and to our cells, and it will have an accumulative effect. So I tell people it's about 8 to 10 days, and I believe with these technologies, it would be about the same. We would need consistent contact with that card, so that as we're replicating cells, those cells are being charged, and then as they die off and new cells are formed, those cells are charged. So it does take time. It's not like, you know, you just put it in your pocket one day, hey, I'm good, I'm grounded, and then, you know, let it go for a few days. It doesn't work that way, because we want consistency, so that as we're replicating or replacing cells, we're replacing tissue, slowly the body will become more and more healthy and more balanced.
Thanks, Tim. And you know, it's funny, Tim and I were talking the other day, and I live in New Hampshire. It's very cold. I sleep with pajamas. You know, I don't know if anybody does anymore, but this I keep in my pocket at night, and it makes a difference. I heal during the night, and I abuse my body constantly. Today, I'm doing construction, building a deck. I enjoy physical labor. I play tennis for 3 hours. I abuse my body, but this heals me. And Tim and I were talking, we're both healthy, and you know, it's a good thing that we really don't have issues, but we're healthy. But I make sure I do this. Now, let's do some fun things. Stand up. Okay, there's all different types of tests. Again, I'm gonna show you, Tim's way is amazing, but with the earthing card, it blows away the cell phone chip, because again, you just stand up.
Cup the hand. Cup on one foot.
Stand up. I don't even have to push. With this, now watch. Ready?
I can curl them.
I can jump on them, Tim. The earthing card blows away the cell phone, by the way.
Yeah.
And this is the OG, you know, the original blue one when we first tested it. So this is probably, when we first tested the blue, 2 years old, you know, but I can't budge him. Like, I can jump on one side. You can do a muscle test our way. What we call our way is get a baseline, push, try it again. A huge difference. And you can do a finger test. Now, here's the fun part. One more, hold on, one more. Stand up straight. All I'm gonna do is do range of motion.
So
okay?
without anything.
Just put your hands there
And then
spin and point to where you got. Oh, what do you see?
about the clock.
Okay, ready? Now just give somebody the earthing card.
Same exact thing.
Same exact thing.
Like 20% more.
Then
range.
take the earthing card away. Go.
I'm right back at the clock.
Okay, and again, these are all things that you can show people, and it's instant. And you can take it away, give it back. But okay, now the fun ones. I was with Dr. Janine at Life University, and we had the waiter bring a plate of lemons. And so all I did is put it on the earthing card, waved it over the earthing card, and had her taste one. And so Janine tastes one like that. And the waiter's like, "What are you doing?" So not bad. Here. So I give the waiter one. And he goes, "Yeah, that's pretty good. You can eat it." Okay, you can eat it. So now I go grab the ones that I didn't put on the card. Okay, these are not on the card. Taste it. The exact same lemon. You guys, the waiter flips out. So does Janine.
You guys have to try this.
You've got to do this. All right.
It's night and day difference.
Okay.
It's still gross.
Okay. So now I'm with Janine. The waiter's like, "This is magic. What did you do?" And I go, "That's your lemon." And it was early that day because it was a trade show. I met Janine. You know, we were going to talk. So anyways, now it gets more fun. So this is, Tim, you're in real wine country. You're in Sonoma, you know, Napa. I'm in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We support local. This is a local wine. And all I can say is we support local, okay? Don't expect much. So what I did is I carded the wine, okay? And all you do for the wine, you go like this, go over it, under it, blow over it.
That's it.
tap it. We let it sit for a little bit. So taste the wine.
It's a little early for that, don't you think?
But you have to understand.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
For a cheap bottle, it's not bad.
Okay, hold it. Again, this wine is far away. We always keep everything like 4 to 5 feet away. Now taste this. Same wine, uncarded.
You taste the bitterness.
This wine is so bad, I wouldn't even give it to somebody as a gift.
That tastes like the local.
Right. I got to tell you, and you know, we support local. All right. And this is not Napa, but you know, Dr. Joe Goff said the same thing. He did this in a restaurant. Order your most unfavorite wine. And on wine and on, it's instant.
But the lemon, I mean, it almost tastes like an orange. Like I would eat another one.
It's sweet. It becomes sweet. Tim, maybe you can explain what happened, but with a lemon.
Well, think about all the unnatural things that maybe that lemon was exposed to, or what's on the lemon, or what's in the lemon as that lemon was growing. What was that lemon being exposed to? What kind of frequencies were around that lemon? So what you're doing is you're returning it back to nature. If there are harmful things in it, it'll make it more inert, where it just won't exist. You're restructuring the molecules, and that's really it. You're going back to nature. But that's I've done both of those tests, and it's fun. It really works.
So so we can tell people it's not magic. It's called energy. And you can't always see the energy. I remember one time I did a little demonstration for a gal. We had 2 glasses of water, and she kind of had a long, narrow kitchen. So she poured 2 glasses of water out of her faucet. She left one over by the faucet. She brought the other one over to where I was standing, and we carded the water that she brought to me. And then I had her taste the water that was farthest away. And then she came over and tasted the water that was, you know, in my possession. She could tell the difference, and she bought the card on the spot. So it's just energy. And we have just been devoid of so much energy that's why we need these products so much.
Just a couple more uses. Susie, exactly what you just said. Next time you talk to Dr. Janine, that same day in the restaurant, I had her taste the water. She noticed the water instantly. I'm not that good of a taster, but she is. And she absolutely noticed it instantly, said, oh my God, this is amazing, the difference. All right. Some other really good ways to use this. Take a Scotch glass, run water over the card into 4 of these. Put them under the 4 corners of your bed. All right. Amazing results we've had from doctors tell us, people with sleep issues. Just put these under 4 corners of your bed. All right. I was at a party with a good friend of ours' house, and I had my card and I was playing with the wine. And all of a sudden, everybody's walking over me to card the wine. So again, it was a riot. Now I'm talking to the lady, and we're drinking wine, and she somehow we're talking about her husband can't sleep. And I said, let's try this. So I had her get 4 Scotch glasses, ran water over it. He didn't know. We ran up, put the 4 glasses under his bed, and you know, we continued the party and we left. The next day she calls me up. He slept amazing. And this is a world-class orthopedic surgeon that can't sleep. He's always on call. She goes, Rick, he slept incredible. And I've never seen anything like it. And we didn't tell him he did it, but we were just having fun with the wine. You know, everybody there was coming to me for the card. Hey, do that to me. Do that to me. All right, Susie, you brought up magic. Right. Susie,
yes,
this is magic.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen this yet.
Nope.
But okay, you see the card? Okay, here's the card. See this piece of paper?
Yep.
We're gonna have RJ write his name, big and bold, sign his name, write it on top of the card.
So all I did, as you can see, I wrote my name on top, but I wrote it right on top of the card.
Okay, now go stand up. You wanna see magic?
Okay, so now we're doing the 1 foot up, the cupped hand.
Ready?
Okay, no string. Just the
Paper.
piece of paper.
Paper on top of the card.
Now, 1 hand. I can curl them.
Hold it. Watch this.
This is...
RJ, violently cross out your name.
Now, violently...
Get rid of the card.
Get rid of the card.
Take the card. Violently cross out the name. Okay?
Okay.
Watch this.
Hold it. Hold this. One hand cup. No. Nothing.
That's magic. All right?
That is so cool. That is so cool. So I want to interject because I forgot my cobalt blue bottle. But one of the first things I do when I get up, and that's right, I have made the earthing water and I spray it on my face when I wake up, after I put my makeup on, before I go to bed. And if I have, and I just spray it on my body too before I go to bed, because it's all this earth grounding energy that is healing and strengthening and de-stressing. And look at how natural it is right from the earth itself. This is what is so amazing.
You're 100%. Susie, a lot of people are having issues nowadays because of the stressors of life. So we tell them, take your card, run the water over the card into a spray bottle. All right. I tell them to mist their bed. I tell them to mist where they sit at work. I tell them to mist their car. I tell them to mist head to toe. He's my test dummy,
Yes,
so I can't
mist me.
So I can't mist him. Okay. Now, here's another fun thing. All right. These are all fun things. If you're at a bar,
all right, bar, sitting in the bar stool,
and you have your water, okay, you can do this two ways. Please understand, I've probably been in too many bars in life having fun doing it. So, but you have somebody sit in a chair, a regular chair, and you can do this two ways. You can either take your fingers like that, or you can take your hand like that. You need 4 people
in a sitter.
In a sitter, okay?
So
you go like this. You just put your arms out, okay? And you have one person here, one person under the knee on each side. So you have 4 people.
Arm,
okay?
arm, knee, knee.
And then you count to 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Lift. You lift the person, okay? And you usually wind up lifting the person about 2 or 3 inches. All right. Then you take your water, your spray, and you mist him, and you mist all the people. Susie,
we got to have a party for this.
You will lift the person to the roof.
It's wild.
It's insane.
You can't explain it without trying it.
And when you try it, you're going to be like, but once you miss somebody, that's it. You're done. You can't test them again. So that's the last thing you do. If you're ever doing this, once you miss somebody, they're going to be strong. But we've done this, and we did this in a show in Germany, in the IENA Awards. We wound up getting a bronze medal. This is way back. We had 5 people, then we had 20 people. Then you couldn't even get near our booth. Everybody wanted to try this, and it was insane. You'd go up like 3 inches, and then all of a sudden, it was like they were weightless, and it was crazy. But these, again, experiment. This is fun. This card's amazing, but it's fun. So
this is how you influence friends. You could be the life of the party.
It's crazy. Well, the wine one is the easiest because that's the first thing they're going to believe. The lemon, everybody at a bar has lemon.
Yep.
And you just got to make sure always, whenever you're doing the taste test, taste the good one first, because you can notice that when you go from good to bad, you notice the difference.
You don't want to go bad.
You don't want to go the other way, because then your taste buds are already off. But when you taste a good lemon that tastes succulent, and then you see the people's face, they'll go, ah! And I'm like, I never touched it. And you don't even have to touch it. You can just blow on it. It's amazing. But, these are all things that people, you want to know how to show it. These are things that we've done. When we won Impex, we actually got a check.
Invention Award.
It's the America's biggest invention award in the Americas. We won a check for $3,000, the award for something, and we had the judges taste $2 Chuck. It was a Cabernet from Trader Joe's. It's called $2 Chuck, and they knew the wine, and they said, "I'm not drinking that." I go, "Look, taste my wine." She goes, "That's not $2 Chuck," and there's a group of them. And they're like, "That's not $2 Chuck." I go, "I'll tell you what, let's pour it and you do it." So I poured it again. They wouldn't believe me. And I poured it and they said, they tasted, "This is delicious." Then they go, "This is $2 Chuck."
Yeah.
And the difference was huge. We won the award.
It was the judges. The judges were just mind blown.
Blew their mind. We won the award for the best invention.
They couldn't get over it.
Hey, and I will add for you animal lovers, I spray I have an 8-year-old puppy, so I spray my puppy and he doesn't even mind it because I spray him right in his face. And he's had some eye issues that even the vet has been impressed with the healing of his eyes. So, you know, even if you're fighting with your spouse, just spray them with the earthing water, you know? I mean, everybody's got to have this. It kind of reminds me of the Big Fat Greek Wedding. The father always had the bottle of Windex. You always want to have a bottle of earthing water that you can spray on people. So should we go on to the next product, or do you want to keep talking?
It also works with the food card.
Yes.
The lemon absolutely works with a food card.
The wine?
The wine does too.
Yeah.
All right. We restored back to nature the way it's supposed to be. And it works also with a food card.
I'm actually thinking about putting a food card under my bed.
RJ used to sleep with one.
I sleep with one on my nightstand as well as an earthing card.
I'm telling you, I love energy.
All right, we can move on now, Susie.
Okay, well, that was so fascinating and so much fun. And these are things that anybody can do because, like I said, I just heard about it over the phone and I just did it. And my prospect was absolutely impressed. So fantastic. Thank you, guys. Okay, so our last product that we're going to talk about in this product event today is going to be our relief patch. Now, our relief patch is a powerful, energetic relief patch that is formulated with the energy of ingredients that are proven to provide relief from discomfort, emotional stress, nausea, mental acuity, and a whole lot more. Now, this product is so important because it is one of the top health issues that people are suffering from worldwide, and that is pain and discomfort. And these negatively impact every aspect of a person's life. So getting relief can be completely life-changing. However, many products that are available are dangerous, and many only provide minimal and temporary relief. So Rick, I know that that's why you developed this product, and Tim, I know this is the main focus of your practice. So I'm going to let you guys talk a little bit about how this product works, benefits, testing and demonstration, and really why this is better than anything else that's available.
All right, well, first we're talking about the relief patch.
Right.
All right, and it's these little clear circles. This is a derivative of our Discomfort, then Discomfort Plus, and it's probably like the original product what we made, and we had huge success. We've also been tested. Again, we work with chiropractors and practitioners that think outside the box, which means they're not afraid to test us against everybody. We have been tested against every discomfort patch or pain patch out there by hundreds of practitioners, and we are constantly told that ours works better. And this isn't like one or two. So we're really pretty proud of this. We have a lot of acupuncturists that if RJ has a bad shoulder, and really simple, he's got scar tissue from a bad accident. So we're at a trade show one day, he's complaining, he's got 4 chips on his shoulder, it still hurts. One of our lady acupuncturists walked up, I go, Deb, please help him. She starts poking around on his left hip. And so
she told me, where do you feel the pain when I poke? And I go, oh, that's it. You nailed it.
So she found the spot on his left hip for his right shoulder, and
she stuck the patch.
Put the patch there. That night, RJ was back in pain. We were in a hotel. We're on that like 10th floor going down. He goes, stop, I need pain. Let's go back to the room. He's starting to complain again. He put 3 chips on right where it was on his acupressure point. By the time we got back to the elevator, he went from an 8 to a 4. By the time we got down, he was like a 1. Yeah. And just by the time it took from going down the elevator, and that's on the acupressure point. But you can also put it on, the relief. It's, these are things that, again, we're at trade shows and people have pain. When you're with people and they have pain, put the chips on. Lower back is an incredible spot. You put you put it in the shape of a cross, one up, one down, just like a plus, and you put 4 chips, and then give it a couple minutes. You'd be amazed. People will tell you, I feel tingling, I feel warmth, I feel better. Like it's really pretty quick. And you'd be amazed how many people have pain. We've been at food shows and we're telling people about our food product, and you see a guy going like this with his neck. And I'm like, are you okay? He goes, man, I couldn't sleep. I got this pain. I go, here, just hold on for a second. I reach in my bag. I put 3 chips on his neck. We're talking to him. All of a sudden, the guy's going like this. And he's like, what did you do to me? I'm like, nothing. He goes, my pain's gone. I go, well, my food card works just as good. So anyways, you know, you want to know our products that work quickest, the relief patch works amazing. Tim, anything to say on that?
Well, yeah, you know, I get a lot of questions on placement. Now, when I was first introduced to the technology, I'm thinking, okay, it makes sense that as long as the relief patch is within my electrical field, then my body will pick up the signal. And that is true. However, we have these energy centers throughout our body, and a lot of times those energy centers can get shut off or shut down. And that's what, just think of like electrical system in your house, and you have the breaker switch or like a breaker box. You know, mine is in my garage. So I can go and flip a breaker switch, and that may shut off my entire bathroom or one wall. So our body is the same way. And many times when we're being inundated with EMFs or even a lot of emotional stress, our body will hold that stress in certain areas and literally throw that whole energy center off balance. So for example, like RJ in his shoulder, I suspect that his heart and his throat was weakened at the time of the injury. Now, we'll talk about it later because I have an idea. I can help him with that. But going back to that, yeah, there's these energy centers get shut down, and that's why it's a good idea to put the relief patch in the area of discomfort, because we don't know if that energy center is shut off, and that can affect the effects of the product.
Tim, 100%. I ski, and I kind of bent my knee the wrong way, and everything around my knee shut off. Like just muscles shut off, and I couldn't, like, everything seemed to just shut off. I loaded up my leg and my knee, all the muscles with chips, and it like slowly turned things back on. It's like your body shuts things off. When something's wrong, your body shuts things off, like your breaker, okay? This released all, like my muscles were like cramping, and this one wouldn't move, and all of a sudden they all kind of talked to each other and said, okay, let's let them work again. So your body does shut things off, and this helps turn it back on, because we work on the meridian system. And, you know, if it shuts down, you're not going to use that muscle. It just says shut off. So it's like your breaker switch. So you can actually consider a lot of times it may help flip the breakers back on. And I can tell you, RJ and I, we travel with these all the time.
Fly with them.
You wouldn't even think of not. And just some of the other instant items. I got nitro on now, but immunity. If somebody has a sinus issue,
a good nasal congestion. This is a good one.
Immunity is incredibly fast. We've talked to people at trade shows.
We hear them.
And we hear them. I say, you got nasal? Oh my God, I can't. I just give them the immunity chips and say, okay. And we keep talking to the people because we're trying to sell them other products. And they'll go, what did you do to me? My sinuses, I'm open. So it's an amazing sinus, and it's incredibly fast on the immunity. I didn't mean to digress on other products, but I just wanted to say some other things. On our sleep patch, you can wear it on both temples. In the brochure, it says right temple,
right lobe,
right earlobe.
Yeah.
But you can also put it on the back of your hand. All right. And we've had success of all these places. So placements change. Burn. Inside of your wrist works great. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
There. Anyways, you can go 2 inches under the belly button and then right up your wrist. So those are really good places for burn. We have placements, you know, that we recommend, but we also keep finding, I know in Australia, we had a bunch of people tell us that they did this in their wrists and they had phenomenal results with the burn. They used the wrist instead of the sides of the belly. Underneath the belly button and the wrists are really good points. So anyways, I didn't mean to digress again, but I did. So that was just some notes on some of the other products, but immunity is also very fast, and you can show that.
Yeah.
Anything
And I
else,
think,
Tim?
oh,
There was something else I wanted to go back up. Tim, there was something else you and I talked about.
The earthing card.
Yes.
Was it the earthing card?
Yes. It was something
Well,
about
one question I want to encourage everybody to think about is, you know, all these benefits that the products and the earthing card will do. Just ask yourself, what's going on inside my cells? Because the body is really just made up of trillions of cells when you really, you know, get down to the simple form. So what do you think is happening inside the cell, the tissue? If it makes the body, it showed RJ he got strong. What do you think is happening inside the body? You know, another thing with the earthing card, this is more of that fun stuff, the magic stuff. When I first got my card, back then it was a quantum card.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of things I was working on with business and things I wanted to accomplish, but it just wasn't clicking, you know? Well, I got the card, it got sent to me. Within about a week of me wearing that card, everything exploded and I had like a tidal wave of business that I couldn't handle. So I'm thinking, I'm talking to another practitioner and he says, well, yeah, you know, what you're doing is you're magnifying your frequency. As you magnify that frequency, your frequency is stronger. So anything you think, feel, or intend, your intention, broadcasts out of your body at a much faster pace and a much stronger frequency. So I'm telling you, it may sound a little woo-woo, but just try it. It does work. It does work with manifesting certain things. You will get rid of some negative people, because what's happening is as your frequency goes up, like attracts like, you know, so think of a magnet. You got two magnets that stick together. Well, when you change the frequency, the magnet has that force field. So you will start to slowly repel negative people in circumstances and situations. And I did notice that where I got rid of a couple energy vampire people in my lives. But just try it out, because there's some other real fun, cool stuff that maybe I can't, you know, prove on paper, but it theoretically, it really makes a lot of sense, and it does work.
and you know, just to further that point and make it even more relatable to people, I think we have all been around people, and whether we say it out loud or we feel it, we say, you know, I like that person's energy. You know, they have high energy and attractive energy. And then there are times when we are around people and we feel like they are sucking us dry of our energy. And so this is not surprising, you know, that you would experience this. I would also add that I think the earthing card is a good baseline product. I always want everybody to get it, because not only is it going to make you stronger, but everything that it comes in contact with even more effective, including all of our other products. So all of these products work synergistically together to help us have that vitality, to help us live, breathe, move, you know, with great energy and vitality. And I think that's what everybody is looking for, don't you?
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that we want to add today?
Just that this card's amazing, and everyone should have it with you. And Tim's 100% right. Your cells are replicating every day. It replicates, you know, would you rather it replicate a good cell or not? And having it with you is just beneficial.
Yeah, and that's really an important point. All of our products work at the cellular level, and they're not degraded by going through the digestive tract. Well, we appreciate you guys, you know, spending all your time with us, and we appreciate Rick and RJ and Tim and sharing with us your knowledge and your passion about these products, and really why everybody needs these. And really, we've got such an opportunity here to share these products with the world, especially right now. So these are very exciting, life-changing products. And for those of you who are joining us today, who are, you know, who may be new, we certainly encourage you to try all of the products and to discover all of the benefits that we talked about, so that you can energize your body and energize your life. I encourage you to get back to the person who invited you to this event and find out about our specials. We've got some great specials that we're running right now, even including an introduction to all the products, as well as how you can have multiple of the earthing cards. So get with the person to get the very best price on all of our products and really get started energizing your life today. So that concludes our event, and I thank you guys so much.